Hi, everybody. My name is Casey Sopp. I am coming to you as part of the Pure Romance All-Star Leadership Team, as well as the team leader of the Portside Pretties, which are based out of Duluth, Minnesota. So, a little bit about me and why I became a Pure Romance consultant. So, when I was a little girl, I never thought, hey, when I grow up, I want to be a Pure Romance consultant. That was not on my agenda. But what was on my agenda was that I wanted to own my own business. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to pick my own hours. And I wanted to be financially stable for my parents. And my adventure with Pure Romance started when I was a freshman in college. And I was in a sorority called Beta Lambda Psi, located in Duluth. And we had a sisterhood event, and I was like, you girls are crazy. Like, I have never heard of Pure Romance before in my life. My parents never talked to me about sex, ever. So that was kind of an uncomfortable conversation with me. I mean, I talked about it every so often with my friends, but it was something that I was never really comfortable talking about or sharing my experiences about with people. So I went to the sisterhood event, and Jana was our consultant, and she was amazing. She was this little redheaded, full of energy, ecstatic person, and she was amazing. And I learned so much, and I was like, wow. Like, we were all in a room talking about sex, and it was comfortable. It was okay. It wasn't awkward. I felt empowered. I really did. And I didn't really think about becoming a consultant at that point. I followed Jen on Facebook. I was part of her VIP group, and I just kind of watched her for the next 2 years. And I was like, this lady, she's traveling everywhere. She's going to Australia. She's going to South Africa. She's just going everywhere, and she's training, and everything looks so much fun. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be her. I want to be her. I want to do what she's doing. I want to help her to reach out to more women, and this is something that I want to do. So I tried a couple times. I didn't really have the funds to do it. So then I finally got a credit card, and I called Jana up, and I said, Jana, I want to do this. I'm ready now. And this was 2 years after my first party. I needed something different in my life. I needed a job. My parents were giving me grocery money every month. I didn't have money to go out and do fun things with my friends. Because I didn't want to ask for that extra money. And a part-time job just wasn't in the cards for me. I was really busy with school. I was very involved with school. I was very involved with my sorority. So there was just way too much time that I couldn't work, that it just wasn't going to work to actually apply for a job and get a job, because my availability just wasn't there. So I finally got my kit 2 years later, and I started the business then. I kind of laid low for my first 6 months, but then I reached out to Jana, and I was like, I need help. I want this to be more than what it is. And ever since I reached out to her that one time, my sales and everything, my business has just skyrocketed. I now have been in the business for a little over around a year and a half. And I grew a team that I love and that is still growing. They're a bunch of really fun girls, and they have a lot of the same commonalities as I do, which is great. And the only thing that I look back and I'm like, about this business is, why didn't I start sooner? That's the biggest thing I always ask myself, is why didn't I start sooner? And why didn't I start treating this as a business sooner? Just because there was so many things that I could be. I always think, where could I be right now? And if I would have started sooner, I see myself being so much farther ahead of the game. But in my year and a half here, I've made leadership team. I've been in the top 10 on our team for quite a while now. And it's so empowering. I feel great. I graduated from college in December with 2 majors, and I I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Pure Romance. And I live financially stable for my parents. I don't know how many 22-year-olds can say that right out of college, that they aren't living off their parents anymore and don't have another job, because this is my full-time job. I haven't had really anything after college. It was just Pure Romance. So I've been doing good and I love it. And I can't wait to see what this business has in store for me, and I can't wait to share it with more ladies, because it's dramatically changed my lives and changed my lives of thousands of women, and I just hope that one of you is the next person that is going to have a life-changing experience. So of course, if you have any questions, reach out to me, or reach out to anybody on our team. I know our leadership team, we're all very different and come from different backgrounds and are all different ages, and but there's one thing that we have in common for sure, and that's Pure Romance. And it's just the fun things that we get out of this, and the empowerment that we get out of this, and how dedicated we are, and how passionate we are about this business. And it's just amazing. So hope you guys enjoy and learn a lot. So ask a lot of questions. Okay.